Rest in peace, my friend. What's going on, everyone? It's the Niskel. Welcome back to Resident Evil 4. Hey, do you guys hear something? Like maybe something off in the distance? I noticed we have a second health bar. That's kind of weird. Must not be anything desperately important. Woo! There's a little bit of money back here. Oh, we got some more pots to break. More vases. 5 shotgun shells, not bad. Oh, let's see what's in here. Ooh! Flash grenade, rifle ammo. Amazing. Hey, Oh, there we go. Ashley's back. All right, hold on. You're not going anywhere, so let me just pick up the rest of this stuff, and then I'll free you, okay? Don't worry. Ah, Leon's coming to save you. So this is a very delicate area right here. You need to be careful not to shoot Ashley. She's very easy to hit here. So instead of shooting directly in the front, shoot to the side. 2. 1 more. Loading.
Talk about near-death experience.
Ashley, get out of there!
And right on cue, we have a few guys to protect Ashley from. Of course, if she gets taken away, it's automatic game over, so just make sure these guys die. It's not that hard, trust me. You got a couple guys to the left, a couple guys to the right. If they pick her up, of course, you can kill them. You won't get any parasites here, otherwise that would just be extremely difficult, because then she could die another way. And you know what? They're not going to be that sadistic. They're going to give you just a few dudes to protect her, and then she's on her merry way. Can she even get up here from there?
The door's locked. I can't open it.
Oh, great. She's going to run back to where she started. You got a couple guys that are going to try to capture her. You want to kill that red coat as fast as possible, because if he stays alive, more guys will show up. So take out the archers, take out the red dude, and that should be fine. Maybe there's one more guy around here. Oh, yeah, there is. Just saw him. Hello. Goodbye.
I got the key. I can get out.
The door actually opened when she got close enough to it. And we now get to play as Ashley. Chapter 3-3 is extremely short. Chapter 3-4 is another really short chapter, but you get to do something you wouldn't normally think you get to do. You get to play as the person you're escorting. She doesn't have anything. The amount of health you left her at, she will be at that, but I think when you come into this section and you left her hurt, she will actually have full health, quote-unquote, so she's doing all right. There's a few things you can pick up. There's a yellow herb over there, there's a couple of spinels around here, but now we have a problem. How can Ashley defend herself? Well, there's a couple things you could do. You could go the pacifist route and just find a way to run around these guys. Just be careful, because as soon as they find you, they're going to lock onto you, and they can run as well. But I love the fact that, by the way, there's a green herb here. Here's how Ashley defends herself. Okay, you ready for this? Let's make sure this guy comes up. I hope he's not running, like, right behind me. Uh-oh! Ashley can throw the lanterns and set guys on fire. That is amazing. Have another one. Where the hell were you on that one? Okay, normally she hones in on them, and, you know, the lanterns are kind of heat-seeking. Oh, this might be bad. This is terrible. Oh! Oh, no! Ah, crap. Okay. Lesson learned. You can get hit by the lanterns you throw. That would have been nice to know. I have never actually done that before. Joke's on me. Anyway, you're supposed to get through that gate, but there's actually a secret passage over here. You don't actually have to turn that crank over there. And this guy, he can't get to us, so he's not a threat anymore. Yeah. I did a dumb. And I really do like that, because Ashley's health bar is a lot smaller than Leon's. If you do use a green and a yellow, her entire health bar goes up 1 notch, and not just like little bits and pieces that Leon has. There's a Spinel in here, and there's one more guy. Got plenty of lanterns. Oh, God. I hate it when they just come up right behind you. And just like, hey, I'm going to get you. And there we go. There's an example of if a guy is down, you can throw another lantern at him. You don't actually have to wait for him to stand up. So let me see if I can... Ooh, he's running around there. Hey, your pathing's messed up. Stay still. There we go. Well, that was kind of funny. And when they burn to cinders there, you know he's gone. Get a little bit of money, and that's it. That is all the adversity you have to deal with when it comes to cultists. And you might have some other adversities to go to. Let's have some Wii action. Yeah, rotate that Wiimote. Let's turn this crank. And of course, the faster you rotate the Wiimote, the faster you crank. In a lot of speedruns, you'll see a lot of runners just turn the crank until it's about right there. You don't actually have to open it all the way. In fact, if you kept that cultist alive, he could actually follow you into that gate. But if you open it up just enough to where Ashley can get through, she won't. She'll actually be left alone. The guy won't be able to get through. But since we burned him alive, it's kind of a scary thought that Ashley just burned a cultist alive. It's kind of ironic, isn't it? Let's see what else we can do. There's a Spinel there. If there's anything, yes, there is. There's a Velvet Blue in here. Normally, there's a Spinel in there. I guess they're just differing it up. Or maybe I'm thinking of a different version. I have been playing a lot of different versions lately, where slight changes arise. And here we are. A memo from the butler. Looks like there was a seal on Las Plagas, and Salazar's family really wanted to mess with Las Plagas. There's no cure for Las Plagas. As soon as it turns into an adult, you're screwed. Huh. Okay. That's not good, since both Leon and Ashley are infected. Ooh, a secret passage. But we need something to put into that little hole there, so might as well keep exploring. I really like the idea of this chapter. It gets you a little taste of, being not as safe. Because with Leon, he's got guns and everything. He's just an amazing person. But Ashley, she's completely defenseless. Unless you have lanterns around, then she'll light you on fire. And something else that she can actually do that I haven't really explained lately. I also like this part because it feels like an old horror game. Something akin to Haunting Grounds, maybe. Now, there's a game I haven't finished and haven't played in an extremely long time, but it reminds me of this. In fact, the main character there was a blonde, too, and the game was also made by Capcom. Maybe I should go back and play Haunting Grounds. I liked when I played of it. It's a pretty decent horror game. Hard to find, too. But we have a small little puzzle that we need to figure out. We need to get all the gates open so that we can move forward. There's one gate up. And looky there. Got a stone tablet. That should come in handy later. There goes that gate up. And that one closes. Which means we have a way forward. Ashley, you have now experienced a Resident Evil 4 puzzle. Don't get too cocky. They're all this easy. Another Velvet Blue. And here's the one part I really, really like. Salazar's castle is filled with traps. So the entire time I was playing this the first time I played this game, I had no idea what to expect. Now look at these suits of armor. Yeah, that looks pretty nice. We're in his cellar. This is where he keeps all of his aged wines. Pinot Noir Plaga, the best. But in here, I also like how the flashlight shows just enough in front of you. The setting of this chapter is fabulous. Oh no! Another easy puzzle! What am I gonna do? Slider puzzles are great! Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Resident Evil 4 is not hard at puzzles. That's it. That's all you have to do. Alright, let's put in the last one. Ta-da! We did it. And now, for more horror. The entire time you're in this basement, and you're defenseless Ashley here, there's no lantern, so you can't light anything on fire. But the entire time you're just going, what's going to come at me next? This chapter not only introduces us to a different playstyle, it also introduces us to new enemies we'll be fighting later. There's nothing else on the table here, so we're pretty much good to go. There's a little flashing thing on that suit of armor, but hey, another treasure in here. Let's see what we have. A Salazar family insignia. And it looks rounded, which means we can put it in that pedestal we had earlier. But look at this! Out of nowhere, door closes. Which means you can't get out of here unless you open that chest. What's inside? One piece of the ornament we need. That's 2 of 3 to move forward. Oh, but wait, there's more. Oh, those suits of armor just weren't for show. It's another trap. Oh, the walking suits of armor. Classic. That's how I would describe this chapter. Classic. Oh, and be wary. Those suits of armor, some of them didn't run. Dodge it! Good job. You have successfully dodged a suit of armor. Good. Oh, well. Alright. That one's ready to play. And so am I! I think if you actually botch these QuickTime events, you don't get hit anyway. Ashley just falls over. This is just a test drive just to see if you can survive these suits of armor and if you can get the timing right. I don't think they would be that bad. Or maybe I'm thinking of professional mode where if you get hit by anything in this section, you're just dead. We're wrapping up this segment here. Nothing coming down that way. We could go and kill that other guy just to get like a little bit of money, but really we don't need to do that. A round hole in the center, maybe for that insignia. Oh my god, Ashley, you just snuffed out like 3 puzzles that Leon could have done. I think he needs a breather every now and again. You know, he's spending all his time saving you and making sure that everything in his vicinity is dead. So, you know, a little puzzle every now and again gives his mind a break. I'm just kidding. This chapter is, I wouldn't say it's a throwaway. It's nice and quick. It's another one of those breathers that I mentioned for chapter 3-3. Another one where you're going, okay, this was a nice distraction. Now we get to play as Ashley. It's a new mechanic, introducing new enemies. And then we're going to give you a gauntlet. By the way, we're out. Loading.
Leon!
Ashley! You did good.
I'm sorry if I was...
Oh, don't worry about it. Come on, let's move on.
Leon very quick to forgive. That's the entirety of 3-4. Now we're heading into the longest chapter, 4-1. But first, a blooper. What's going on, everyone? Stop it, Nunchuck. Plug it back in. That was weird. Anyway. One thing I want to show. I've been waiting for this for a long time. So there is a different move. As soon as you reach Chapter 3, there's a brand new move that Leon can do. And while doing research for this Let's Play, I found out something else. Poor defenseless Ashley. She can't do anything by herself. She has to have pretty boy Leon come in and save the day. But what if I told you that I was waiting on Ashley to introduce this brand new move that Leon can do? Make sure you hit one of these guys in the knees to drop him down. You can do it with this door. Suplex! Boom! In the GameCube version only, Ashley can do suplexes. It's hilarious. And another thing I just wanted to show, what actually happens if these guys actually catch Ashley? They just strangle her by reaching their hands inside her insides and then killing her from the inside. I'm just kidding, it's really bad modeling. Next time on Resident Evil 4, we're heading into the longest chapter, 4-1. See you guys next time.